Hi guys and welcome to Strength Universe. Today's comparison comes from Semi Hinrichsen and is between the all-time record holder for the bench press and total in the Raw division of the 308 pound weight class, Larry Wheels, and he's up against Leonidas Arkona, who has won both of the powerlifting competitions he entered, where he achieved a total of over 2,000 pounds at just 21 years old, and went on to achieve a national record in the strict curl. We kick things off with the front squat, where we find both athletes equally equipped with belts and knee wraps, but Leonidas is lifting 320 kilograms compared to Larry's 300, and in my opinion achieves better depth. The win on the front squat goes to Leonidas, who lifts a 6.6% heavier weight and does so with slightly better depth. The front squat is followed by the raw bench press, and just to clarify, raw means without the use of assistive equipment such as elbow wraps or bench shirts. And here we find Larry pressing 295 kilograms compared to Leonidas, who's pressing 250 in a push-only competition. Both athletes do a paused rep, but Leonidas demonstrates better form, as Larry's pelvis clearly raises off the bench. Despite this, Larry still takes a comfortable victory by pressing an 18% heavier weight, although under the same conditions I believe the difference between Larry and Leonidas is less than is shown here. Up next is the athlete's personal record in the competition deadlift, at which Larry pulled 400 kilograms at the Köln US Open, and Leonidas achieved 350 kilograms at the 2019 German Insanity competition, although it should be noted that this lift was not awarded by the judges. Larry takes another victory by pulling a 14.3% heavier weight, and had I based this comparison on their best gym lifts, this difference would have been even greater. The fourth comparison is the incline dumbbell press, in which I've compared the athletes using an identical weight of 100 kilograms or 220 pounds. Larry is making use of elbow wraps and lifts and positions the weights himself while demonstrating a full range of motion, while Leonidas is only using elbow sleeves and receives significant assistance throughout. Approximately 18 months later, Larry extended his personal record to 6 repetitions, but I felt that this wasn't as comparable because he received a handoff at the top of the lift and used a reduced range of motion. Despite Larry's use of elbow wraps, he still takes the win by achieving 5 unassisted repetitions with a complete range of motion. Up next is a squat, where we find Larry's personal record of 408 kilograms or 900 pounds in knee sleeves, and Leonidas' PR of 400 kilograms or 882 pounds with knee wraps. Both athletes show comparable but questionable depth. Larry takes the win by lifting a 4% heavier weight in only knee sleeves. Had both athletes been equally equipped, the difference would have been even greater. The squat is followed by the strict curl, in which Larry and Leonidas have an identical personal record of 105 kilograms or 231 pounds, but Leonidas technically fails to lift due to losing contact with the wall, and thus Larry takes the win. The final lift of this comparison is a seated overhead press, where both athletes are using similar equipment, have their back rests at a similar angle, and arch their backs, but Larry manages 234 kilograms compared to Leonidas' personal record of 210. Larry takes the win by pressing an 11.4% heavier weight, and does so with a full range of motion. Larry comfortably wins this comparison, and that is also reflected in the athlete's strength in relation to body weight, where Larry has a DOT score of 603.87 compared to Leonidas, who scored 511.87. That brings me towards the end of the video, but as always it'd be great to hear your opinion, so please leave a comment below letting me know who you think is stronger. I've left the athletes' credit and social media links in the description below, so please check those out and give them a follow. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, please help to support my channel by smashing like, sharing the video, and if you haven't done so already, subscribing. Thank you.